Yo, what's up, y'all? Maybe, oh, this is actually good because I'm a little bit in the shade. I hope that I am not overexposed. It doesn't seem like that I am though. So let me go look for my gloves and then I'll get this video started. We've gotten and collected all the goodies, all the goods here. Alright, well, what's up, y'all? I did a little bit of a fill up the rest of this reservoir. Hey y'all, what's up? What's good? Welcome back to the channel. If you're here, if you're here and just watching this, and the whole purpose of me actually wanting to make videos like this is just to document the whole process, the journey from, well, I guess this is the journey in general, because there's the destination is obviously to live a great life, God willing, that is. Honestly, I've been, Jordan Peterson likes to put it, wrestling with God, but you don't wrestle with God. You honestly wrestle with yourself and having your relationship with God. I've been finding religion lately. I grew up in the church, that is. And well, I guess this is not so much that kind of, I guess this is that kind of video, because all I'm doing right now is just refilling this radiator and reservoir because I did a part fix on the car. There's been a lot of repairs that I've done on this bad boy, from my crashes, from changing the coilovers, all of those things. Unfortunately, this isn't as a efficient vehicle as, I mean, it is efficient in terms of cost effectiveness, in terms of having a vehicle to be able to take around. But what I mean by not so cost effective is the fact that it's gas guzzler. And so I'm filling up this reservoir for today. The reason why I actually wanted to make this video is just to show the whole purpose that you don't have to be perfect to start. You can start where you are. And this by all means is not no perfect car. It is something that I am continuing to work on, the same way that I am continuing to work on my relationship with God. I don't want to get all preachy on here. I think it is important to have a relationship with God because of life and the unknowns. There's a lot of unknowns. We are limited creatures, limited by time, limited by many different factors. But by God willing, we don't have to remain that way by the glory of God. Okay, let me just record this for YouTube purposes. Well, this is all on YouTube already anyways. All right, that is gonna be the YouTube video. Okay, so while I'm filling this up, I might as well speak to you guys a little bit about what I'm finding, my findings and journey with faith and God. Knowing and realizing that you're only a limited creature, and so you do need the higher power. Whether or not you believe it or not, it's whatever. But the whole idea of practicing faith is a universal thing. Even people who don't believe it, people who don't believe in God, these are some people like that still. Some people like that can still become successful. Let's see if I could just get up here a little bit so I can see. Turn this on and let it run. Yeah. What's wrong with what? What small engine? The red one? Yeah, I removed it. I'm just filling this up. It wasn't starting, right? It wasn't starting before. It starts? Oh, I think it's full now. Why? What's wrong with it?
I'm asking you because we did that before.
I tried to fix it. Is it working? It's working now?
I don't know.
You said that it's starting.
No, I'm asking you, what did you do before? What's the problem?
It wasn't running. When we pulled it, it just wasn't running.
Yeah, but what's the problem there? I'm asking you, what's the problem with Amatin before, if you remember?
It wasn't, there's a magnetic coil that's inside there that isn't,
You replaced it, right?
the magnet, yeah, I did.
But?
No, but I don't know, I replaced a lot. It was the other one as well that had something like that too. Okay, I'm gonna come and look. That's his father, guys. Not God the Father, biological father. Yeah, maybe it's taking me a little bit. It's still burping and air is still coming out of it. Yeah. All right. Let me just continue to yap. The whole purpose of me making this video is just to show you that you don't need to be perfect to start. You can start with where you're at. You see, a great example. It is not overflowing. A great example of this is, I guess, just doing a repair on a vehicle like this. Why I say that is because this is by all means no perfect car. In all honesty, I don't think that you can find yourself a perfect car. But just like us, there are parts of us that need to be switched up, replaced. Not that obviously we are imperfect beings, but that doesn't mean that we are broken as a whole. Just because we do have a broken part in us, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, the things that are stopping us from getting what it is that we want, just because we have all of those things and their excuses that allow us to go and do all of things, those that prevent us from going and doing all those things, doesn't mean that we don't deserve to get what it is that we want to get in this life. And so I say that, why? Because right now, personally, one part of my life isn't perfect. Neither that I think that I do and or have a perfect part in my life. I'm still a human being after all. And that's why, with the grace of God, you have that. Personally, I'm a religious person. Well, I think I'm becoming more and more religious day after day after all these different trials that I'm personally having in entrepreneurship. But yeah, while I was filling out this thing, I'm just like, you know what, honestly, I'm just gonna make a little bit of a video of this because this is something that I kind of have to go do anyway. I might as well talk about this a little bit more because it's a part of the journey. And so I've wished that someone in those different positions that I want to be in could have created a whole step-by-step guide of how they got over all those different things. And honestly, the best that we got right now is what, ChatGPT. We got Google. I don't even know if this thing is still recording. Let me double check. I only had 2 minutes left on it. Yeah, now I just gotta let this run and make sure that it ain't create no air pockets. But overall, I think that created a fix. Let me go double check. Okay, I filled it up, made sure that all the airs come out, and then double check that this thing doesn't have a check engine light anymore. Nope, it still has the check engine light. Now let me go and see what I can do to fix this. The check engine light is still there after fixing it, but I'm gonna have to drive this for a little bit and find out where it is that this thing is lagging. But overall, I'm gonna have to go and get myself a suit because my cousin has a wedding at the end of the week and I don't have myself a black suit, which is pretty weird, bizarre. Being a financial advisor and all. I mean, that's one of the many hats that I wear. This is hot and gross. That's why the one hat that I think I wear mostly is entrepreneur, because an entrepreneur isn't just one thing, it's like all of these things, all while trying to become and be the best version of myself for myself, future wife, future kids, these people that are currently imagination, but still working towards being better for these people. That's gross. But because I want to. So if you are seeing this, take it as a sign to just start where you are. You may feel like you're undeserving of the things that you want in your life, but this is your sign to not be so hard. Don't be so hard on yourself. And honestly, take the step and also be humble to accept the help from all places, low and high, to make sure that you can go get what it is, the dream life that you want to go and achieve, because it's out there. I believe it's out there because we have an abundant God. This abundant God just wants to give us what it is that we want. And all we got to do is just reach out there and meet him halfway. So I guess outside of that, I hope you guys enjoy this little yapperoni. Very short yapperoni, but like I said, it's a part of the journey. And I'm taking you guys all along with me. Becoming the best version, all while trying to teach the things what it is that I am learning. So if if you haven't done so already and you want to follow along with this, whatever it is that I'm doing on here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, as it will help push this out into the algorithm. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.